Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. We've unfortunately got some rather concerning news for the future of Call of Duty. We've got some new leaks, some new rumors that have surfaced recently, and they don't give us the best information for what to expect here looking towards Call of Duty 2025. Obviously, we've talked a little bit about what the next Call of Duty title is going to be. I know right away some of you might already be typing, wait, we're getting another new Call of Duty this year? What happened to 2 years? What's going on with that? There is going to be a brand new title every single year for Call of Duty because it makes them so much money. They definitely would rather that insane profit boost every November rather than take the time to really polish and perfect a title. That's just how they go about their business. Whether or not you agree or disagree with that, it's up to you. But yes, we do have a new COD title coming in 2025 this fall, and based off all the leaks, all the rumors that we've covered up until this point, it's looking like it's going to be Black Ops 7. So a similar situation to 2022 and 2023, where we went from Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3, a much better product, surprisingly enough. This year, we're going to see a double Black Ops year. So going from Black Ops 6, obviously right now, into Black Ops 7. Although the way that they're going about it is a little bit different. As far as we know so far, obviously, Modern Warfare 2, 2022, Infinity Ward title. Don't remind me. We then went into Modern Warfare 3, which was made by Sledgehammer. Infinity Ward had some input in it, but it was a Sledgehammer developed game. And obviously the post-launch was the best we've seen in any COD ever. Really turned things around from the year that was 2022. But this year with Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7, Black Ops 6, obviously, Treyarch title. All the rumors, all the leaks are saying Black Ops 7 is going to be a Treyarch title as well. So them having back-to-back games already put some interesting stress on the situation and on the dev studio. How long have they been making Black Ops 7? How much of that development is taking away from Black Ops 6 potentially? We aren't probably ever going to see these answers, but it's something to think about. And like I said, we've got some new leaks and we've got some new rumors that are a little bit concerning. So the Ghost of Hope, very credible leaker and data miner right now in the community. We've talked about Hope so much as of late in regards to insider info, new rumors, and basically everything he's talked about as of late dating back to, pre-Black Ops 6 has come to fruition. So he's definitely got an established track record thus far, but he posted the other day saying, hearing that Call of Duty 2025's campaign is terrible. And yes, this is just the campaign initially, first and foremost, but we'll talk about why this also, I think, causes some concern elsewhere too. You might be a huge campaign person, and if that's for you, that's awesome. I'm glad you enjoy it. I quite frankly really do enjoy the COD campaigns, or most of them at least, right? Other players don't really care all that much about this. They'd rather just focus on multiplayer, jumping right into that, getting their weapons, their camos, or zombies, checking out all of that stuff, or just waiting for Warzone. Everyone's obviously got their own cup of tea, but the first thing that we hear about this in some time is that the campaign's in a bad spot. Kinda rough. Keep in mind, this is coming off of the first year in a while that we haven't had early access to the campaign. Obviously, we got that a few years back. They tried it again with Modern Warfare 3, and it backfired tremendously because the Modern Warfare 3 campaign was one of the worst we've ever seen. Lasted for 4 hours, and the story seemed like it was rushed beyond belief. And so for that reason, everyone was like, yeah, this campaign's not good. And for whatever reason, Call of Duty took that as, oh, we can't do early campaigns anymore. They didn't like this one. No correlation there with the time that it released and just the quality of the campaign, but nonetheless, they sort of backed off of that for Black Ops 6. And if we're already hearing some leaks and some reports that this next campaign is not very good, I highly doubt we're going to see any early access this next year. So that could be something that could be considered a bit of an L already. If you're someone who does enjoy getting that quality time, grinding the campaign before you jump into multiplayer, you don't want that, FOMO of lacking behind or falling behind in multiplayer, but you still want to experience the campaign. The early access was awesome for that, and this, to me, just reading this outright, that was one of my first thoughts. Is like, oh, if they're not confident in it already, that's probably not good for early access. Now, Hope does follow this up by saying, also, as far as I know, I don't think Raven has anything to do with it. I heard that a lot of the campaign team for Black Ops 6, obviously Raven helped develop the campaign for BO6, left right before the game came out, so I don't think they have the manpower to be responsible for this one. Basically saying those that are still left on the Raven team focused around campaign and the narrative there likely is not a big enough team to fully support the Black Ops 7 campaign and the COD 2025 campaign campaign. So Treyarch's having to dip into that and do a lot of the work there, which again, they're in the midst of already running Black Ops 6. To be fair, the campaign team doesn't have much to worry about beyond the launch of the game for BO6 now, obviously, but it does, like I said earlier, potentially cause some unnecessary or some different stress when you're the same dev studio doing this 2 games back to back, as opposed to same universe games like MW2 and MW3, but different dev studios. Now, Hope also goes on to mention and quote, basically saying, wait, it's all Avalon? Always has been. Basically confirming that the open world in the campaign for Black Ops 7 is entirely Avalon. You may recall we've had other leaks that surfaced, recently as well, saying that the Black Ops 7 campaign was going to be co-op based and there will be open world missions like what we had in Modern Warfare 3, although the Modern Warfare 3 open world missions were also still very linear. Like, yes, you could choose your own path there. You could choose if you wanted to go in guns a-blazing or more stealthy, but it was the same end goal, the same objective, throughout each mission, right? Like, it was open world in the sense of you could explore the area, but the mission wasn't really that open like what you'd expect from a true open world game. And so apparently Black Ops 7 was going to be similar to that, but then every mission, all of the campaign is just Avalon focused, which again makes things rather strange because we also have other leaks and rumors that have mentioned that Avalon is no longer going to be a Warzone map. Initially, you may recall, it was leaked to be this year's Battle Royale map, but then obviously Verdansk came through and we didn't have any new map at launch. We had to stay on Urzikstan. I still think that was just a major mistake. But anyways, Avalon was then like, oh, okay, push back to the 2025 Battle Royale map for Black Ops 7. But then we got other leaks saying, well, no, now actually Verdansk is just going to be the future of Battle Royale, and Avalon might just be in the game as like an outbreak map for zombies, an open world zombies experience instead, similar to like DMZ zombies from Modern Warfare 3, right? So it just seems like there's so many things changing on the fly, so many late adjustments, in the grand scheme of things. Yes, we're still several months out from seeing this game drop and, even it getting revealed, but a lot of this stuff changing around so fluidly right now seems really bizarre in general. How many times we've heard, okay, it's rumored for this, but now they're changing it to that, and now they're changing it for this, and they're pushing it back. Just an overall bizarre situation. I think that's the best way to describe it. And then we also got one more bit of information here on Black Ops 7 that doesn't necessarily pertain to the other stuff that we've talked about here with campaign and Avalon and everything, but Hope does mention that Uplink is apparently going to be coming back in Black Ops 7, and that'll be the 3rd mode for the CDL season as far as he knows so far. Obviously, this is something that absolutely could change. It's just simply a game mode at the end of the day, so could be scrapped, could be altered, could be replaced with something else for the CDL or whatever the case is there, right? But one more bit of info for BO7 and COD 2025 there. But yeah, just an interesting situation across the board and definitely some large concerns and red flags being raised here from this new information. Obviously, like I said though, we're still a ways away from learning about this game officially, seeing gameplay, getting major details on it, but as we do approach those days where we are going to get that information, where that stuff will surface, or as we see new leaks and rumors surface, you guys know I'm gonna keep you up to date with everything going on, so feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications, and if you enjoyed this video, a like rating on your way out would be really appreciated. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.